In December of 2023, rumors began circulating that the Turning Point Drug and Alcohol Rehabilitation Center would be shut down permanently. Recently, these rumors have resurfaced with allegations that clients in programs at Turning Point are being sent home, and people who completed assessments for admission were being told that the facility was closed. Government officials have fired back against the rumors, stating that the facility was undergoing mold remediation and renovations which took longer than anticipated. Therefore, the services and clients at Turning Point were transferred to the old chest wing of the former Victoria Hospital. On Friday, an employee of Turning Point took to Constitution Park in Castries to protest. She says that the statements made by the government officials are false.
So everybody that come out on radio and TV yesterday and day before and saying the place is open and they move them for mold and they move, tell them I say it's a blatant lie. I am a staff working for 29 years. I am a product for the past 30 years. So when they're ready to fire me, tell them I say 29 years, 3 months, they're going to pay me off for 30 years. I am standing still and I will be standing strong.
The employee adds that a contract was given to staff members which they did not want to sign.
I was on holidays. I come back to work to find an envelope with my name misspelled on it. When I asked who put it, nobody could answer. I came back 2 days, my name was spelled properly, no return address. Who am I signing to? Who am I signing to then? Then when I ask about it, nobody can answer. But all of a sudden they tell me, oh, I have a contract to sign. A contract to whom? I do not have education, but I have knowledge. My knowledge says to me, if one company taking over from another, they're supposed to have a meeting, discuss what's in the contract. If you like it, you sign. You do not like it, you disagree, you talk about it. None of that was done. So we choose not to sign the contract because nobody have respect for people at the bottom. As of today, it will start and they will have respect for everybody. They tell themselves that be nothing in an institution, but they are the most important part of the institution. The head most times mean nothing, is the tail.
On the same day, the Millennium Heights Medical Complex released a statement informing the public that the Turning Point Rehabilitation Center is open and continues to offer the detoxification program, rehabilitation program, transitional day hospital program, and outpatient rehabilitation program. Dr. Damian Greaves, the new MHMC CEO, says he is unaware of any clients being sent home from their programs. However, he says on the 24th of October, there was an internal decision to temporarily halt the admissions of new clients for residential services until the transition to the former Victoria Hospital was complete.
I could also tell you that we are prepared to receive new clients, and it is important to note that we just had, about 2 weeks ago, we did have a visit from PAHO and we had meetings with them, specifically to focus on the Turning Point Rehabilitation Center, because we're looking at revitalizing and enhancing the programs to adapt to the current landscape for improved service delivery. And in fact, I was at that because it happened about 2 weeks ago, and I gave my input on it because the whole idea is to have a strategic plan crafted for Turning Point to keep with the new realities now trending in the world today.
Participation in the programs, unless stated otherwise by a court, is voluntary. Nevertheless, Dr. Greaves says that the MHMC has noticed a concerning trend of clients not stepping forward to take advantage of the services offered on a voluntary basis, as it relates to staffing issues and the contracts given to staff. Dr. Greaves says that these issues began during the transfer from Victoria Hospital to the MHMC.
When there was the transition from Victoria Hospital to the Millennium Heights Medical Complex, there were individuals who volunteered not to have signed on to the contract of the Millennium Heights Medical Complex and instead decided to remain with the Ministry of Health.
Dr. Greaves says there are ongoing discussions with the Ministry of Health to look at ways to transition those who opted not to sign on to the MHMC and remain employees of the Ministry of Health. For the DBS News World, Miriam Montoot reporting.